today I was being a bitch, and you wouldn't even see this video if it wasn't for a homie of mine that I've had a call with, and I told him, like, yeah, today I'm not feeling like it, and I was even having some empathy with myself. Like, I was trying to convince myself that, like, yeah, you always have those times when you don't feel like it, and that's true, right? But I was trying to convince him of that I had a reason for being lazy, and he just was straight up with me. And that's also important to have somebody with you who's honest, because I wanted him to say, like, yeah, it don't matter, you're 9 out of 10 times you're productive, so these things won't matter. But they do. And I would have gave it all up. The last couple, I don't know, 10 days maybe, I've been posting on all my socials every day, whether the content was bad or good, because 9 out of 10 times they weren't that good. But I still showed up, and I was ready to throw all of that out of the window just because I didn't feel like it today. Just because I didn't feel like it today. And that's hard to realize, because you will always have those moments when you don't feel like it. But if you continue to stop improving because of those days, then it will never get any better. Damn, bro, that feeling will never change. You will never feel ready. There will come a time when you can't believe that you are able to be successful, but time don't care. Time will just keep ticking. And if you continue to wait until you start to feel like it, then nothing will change. Then you will continue to stop at the spot where you previously then you will continue to stop at the spot where you previously stopped, because you convince yourself, like, oh yeah, this is the spot where I actually need to relapse, where I need to when you start to believe, then that is all you can do. Like, yeah, I've been productive for 16 days, so yeah, I'm gonna be lazy right now because I deserve it, and that's not true. And yes, you will make some progress when you're doing that, and I've seen that with myself. Like, you can be successful. You will. Now, I wouldn't say successful. You can be successful if you do that, but you will definitely be better off than being a weak ass dude the whole day, of course, right? But you won't create your dream life with that, because those days when you don't feel like, they will continue to come. Oh yes, always. If you continue to wait until the time when you feel like it, and all the circumstances are right, everybody is cheering for you and everybody is doing this, then you will continue to wait for a very, very, very long time. And don't be surprised if you continue to wait until you're dead, my bro. And that's something right now, I don't even have like a image of me teaching somebody, because this is just something that I'm telling myself, and I happen to record it, but next to that, nothing major going on. So that's just hard to realize. And even though I talk about trauma all the day, trauma is very real, but I actually even believe that maybe I was using trauma as an excuse to not do the things that I felt like, because I told myself like, yeah, but trauma is very serious. I don't feel like it, and it's very scary. I'm actually very scared to do it, and that's something that was also hard for me to admit when I was scared of something, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna no. This is because I can't go any further. The trauma kicks in. Now I gotta be a victim of the trauma. And if you continue to live like that, then you will continue to be a victim of the trauma, and that's hard to realize, because there will be actual days when you really are reliving your trauma, but life don't care. If you don't continue to grow with life, then you will just die. Yes, you will continue to live physically, but mentally you're already basically gone. If you're not evolving, if you're not creating new neural paths, you're not learning, you're not exploring, you're not using your brain continuously, then you're dying. And life won't wait on you, because it really is survival of the fittest. And yes, there are a lot of people who didn't went through what you went through. So yes, they probably have a better mental health. They probably have a better self-esteem, more confidence. They probably don't have social anxiety. They're probably not depressed, but yet again, life don't care. In about a couple years, in just a couple years, we all will be 20 plus, and it will come to that point where you're gonna realize, okay, I actually built some things, and no, I was just being lazy. That's what you will come to find out. Because the dudes that you see right now, the older dudes, right? For me, those people are people who chill on the block. They're chilling on the block. They were just as how would I say it? They were just as inspired to be successful as us, but they've probably continued to wait until they felt like going crazy, until they felt like going hard, until they felt like giving it their all. And that's probably the only real reason what separates people. Some people just really will go crazy. And this is something that Dan Cow, that I've read yesterday in a newsletter from Dan Cow. And that's, I don't know the exact words, but what it actually turned out to be was like, either way you put it, you will suffer. But that's you're either suffer through chasing your purpose, because that's hard too. Right now you see my MacBook over here. I didn't code today yet. I gotta do it. I must do it, but I don't feel like it's hard, and that's suffering. But this is meaningful suffering. When I open my laptop and I start coding, I'm actually building something. I'm creating my future. Even I don't feel like it. I'm creating. I'm suffering. I'm still suffering, but this is meaningful suffering. A suffering that will bring me to a place. And the other suffering is waiting until you feel like it, and now you're 35 and you look back at your life and damn, now you're suffering because you don't live your dream life. And what you realize is, damn, I've been waiting on something that will never happen. It will never happen. And that's just what this is something that I knew it. I always knew it. Same as you, bro. I'm not smarter than you. You know it too. But this is just something that you want to be naive about. You just want to tell yourself, because when you actually start to realize the truth in that you will never feel like it, then that means that you need to go out to get it. But you don't feel like it, so you will be naive about it and tell yourself, Nah, there will really be days when all you can do is lay in your bed and be lazy. Bro, and that was my day, right? My room is right now, it's, I wouldn't say dirty as fuck, because before I started my self-improvement journey, bro, I had molded food and shit in my room. So I wouldn't say it's dirty. It's nothing compared to how it used to be a couple years ago. But it's dirty for my way of life, because normally I don't have a dirty room, but now my room is dirty. Why? Because I didn't feel like going downstairs to throw the things away that I needed to throw away. Right now I look to my left and I seen an apple. This was what I was laying in my window. Why? Because I didn't feel like going downstairs to throw it away. So I would just let it. So I just put it over there like something will change. I still need to go downstairs to throw it away. Nothing will change about that. And that's the same with life. You still need to do those things. And whether if you feel like it or not, that will never change, bro. And you know that, like I've already said. And that's really, it's hard. It's really hard because, yes, our story is probably a little bit more sad than other people. At least that's what we try to believe, right? Because we experience trauma, things like that. So that's what we like to believe. Like they ain't had it like that, but somebody had it worse than me and you. And that person is still doing it. He don't feel like it. Hell nah. He just lost everything. He has nothing. Not even a house, not even a phone to record this video right now, but he still do it. And that's hard to realize. That's hard to realize. Because time will never change. Time will only continue to keep ticking. It's neutral. It don't care about feelings. None about that. Life is only concerned about what's able and capable to grow along with it. And the rest, you will get left behind. And that's not personal. That's not because life got something against you. It's just the way of life. If you're not growing, you're dying. It's very simple like that. And that's hard to realize for myself. Like, I dread it because that means I need to go get it, even though I don't feel like it, even though I don't feel like waking up. You need to go get it. You can't escape life. What you think you can do? You have no options. No options. None. You have none. Not even stepping out of life. That's not an option, bro. That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. So, no matter how sad your story, no matter the pain, yes, the trauma that you're feeling right now is real. Of course it's real, but that doesn't mean that you don't need to go out to get it. You still need to do that. That's my message for today, bro. You still need to go get it, even though you don't feel like it. Because the chances, he probably don't feel like it either, but he'll still do it. And in about 2 years, you will meet each other, and that person will probably take your wife, or he will drive the car that you want to drive. But at one point, y'all were at the same point, right? Maybe a little bit different stories, but the feelings that you're feeling are the same that he felt, but he just chose to not give up. That's why he's over there right now driving the car that you want to drive, but you kept waiting until the time was right. And it will never, bro. It will never get right. I'm out.